Temptation. It's everywhere, keeping us from being at our best.
I am testing each and every one of you.
This is for your family. This is for respect.
Quit right now, and I'll give you $40,000.
The Biggest Loser, Temptation Nation, premieres Monday, January 4th at 9/8 Central on NBC.
On The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, Queen Latifah drops by. NBC Tonight.
Your one news source. This is NewsCenter1.
Good evening and Merry Christmas. I'm Brooke Cowell. Thanks for joining us tonight. This is NewsCenter1 at 10. Our top story this evening, Rapid City fire crews keeping busy this Christmas Day. The Safeway on Mount Rushmore Road in Rapid City catching fire. Rapid City Fire Department Captain Sean Barrow said the call came in about 5:45 this morning. Details not being released yet, but it was reported the fire began in a store display kiosk. Safeway store manager Clint McKim declining to comment without speaking with Safeway management first. He says details likely won't be released from store officials until at least Monday. The store was closed to the public today. And the Rapid City Fire Department also responding to a fire on Omaha and Maple Street. That call came in just before 7 this morning. The fire destroyed the home and a workshop that was connected to it. Authorities saying no one was hurt, but the fire is still under investigation. And a search is on for an escaped prison inmate who reportedly walked away from the Yankton Community Work Center. Inmate Dustin Emery is said to have walked out just before midnight last night. He's described as a 26-year-old white male, 5 foot 9 inches, 170 pounds with brown hair and hazel eyes. Emery is serving time for grand theft and possession of a controlled substance. Anyone with any information is encouraged to call law enforcement immediately. Charlotte police reporting the deadly shooting inside a mall on Christmas Eve was not a random act of violence. Sarah Hagan reports.
A group of subjects who have a history of feuding back and forth.
A crowded shopping day turned into chaos after shots rang out at the North Lake Mall. Roads were shut down and the mall was evacuated.
We don't have any indication that it's gang-related, although we do see that we're getting a lot of information that is an ongoing dispute. Two parties were beefing back and forth.
Although police in tactical gear showed up in force, Police Chief Kerr Putney assures us this wasn't an active shooter situation.
Well, an active shooter by definition is somebody randomly taking shots at the public in general. That was not the case this time.
Officer Thomas Ferguson, who was working off duty at the mall, heard the shots.
He responded to the location of the shots. When he got to that location, he encountered an armed subject. He confronted the armed subject, who, according to witnesses and information we're getting, pointed a gun in the direction of the officer. Our officer fired his service weapon.
The gunman was pronounced dead at the scene and multiple weapons were found. The chief wouldn't say if they're looking for anyone else.
No, ma'am. I'm telling you, I gave you all the facts that I have. Right now, we're still investigating it. That's all I have for you. Thank you.
The off-duty officer who shot the armed man is now on paid administrative leave. Police say the man who was killed, Daquan Westbrook, has a long rap sheet, including a charge for shooting a 12-year-old a few years ago. Well, the snow is here, and there's quite a bit of it. Driving conditions seem to be getting worse. And we turn now to Erica Horvatine. Erica, how long is the snow going to be sticking around?
Well, Brooke, the snow's going to stick around all night. We had an white end to our Christmas. That snow moved in the afternoon. It's going to be sticking around all night and moving out tomorrow morning. So here's our Doppler radar showing we really are in the heart of that snow. I know we have a couple of inches downtown already. Now coming up, I will talk about when that snow is going to move out tomorrow morning, what some of those snow totals will be, and how our temperatures are going to be staying cool. All those details coming up after the break.
Thanks, Erica. Well, donations are pouring in where tornadoes hit Wednesday night, killing at least 12 people across 4 southern states. The worst seems to be in northern Mississippi, where many people are spending their Christmas cleaning up and helping the newly homeless. Brooks Fowler reports from Holly Springs, Mississippi.
It's a rainy morning here in the Mid-South, but that hasn't stopped volunteers from opening up the multi-purpose center here in Holly Springs to help out the victims of the tornadoes. And boy, are people being generous. Look at all of the gifts that they've gotten over the last day and a half. Everything from household items and toiletries and food to Christmas gifts.
I've been on national disasters that did not have as much support as this county has. And it's amazing. I am, quite frankly, flat amazed.
But despite it being Christmas today, the cleanup effort does continue.
We've got Red Cross has been assisting the people that has lost their homes. They're setting up people at the Commodore Hotel. We've had numerous churches open up their doors and let people stay the night. Everybody's just pitched in really well, and I'm very proud of this community.
But as I said, it could be hampered by all of that intense rain that's expected to hit the Mid-South today. But despite that, workers here say people's generosity has been absolutely amazing. In Holly Springs, Brooks Fowler.
If you'd like to help out, you can go to redcross.org or call 1-800-RED-CROSS. Well, the Pizza Ranch Community Bank and the 1880s train are teaming up for the 12 Days of Pizza giveaway. The event, inspired by Rapid City local and famous movie producer Sean Covell, the 12 Days of Pizza idea stems from Sean's movie, The 12 Dogs of Christmas. That movie is included in each gift package of pizzas. Sean's goal for the pizza package is to prevent children from going home from school for the holidays and not having food on the table to eat. A teacher friend of Sean's in Rapid City was asked if her students were excited for their Christmas break, and only half responded yes. The other half of her class say they depend on school-provided meals to get through each day, so something needed to be done.
Sitting down with the teacher and asked if the kids were excited for Christmas, and about half of them were and half of them weren't, because they didn't know where they're going to get their next meal not being at school. So talked to Terry, and Terry and I jumped all over it, just so that we could give the kids an opportunity for these next 2 weeks to have a meal.
12 families in need are chosen to receive 12 free pizzas with hopes that they don't have to worry about where their next meal is coming from for at least the next few weeks. This is another example of how much the Rapid City community cares about local families, especially around the holiday season. While with the holiday season full of giving this year, the Rapid City Police Department deciding to make a difference as well. 3 officers from the RCPD woke up bright and early to deliver gifts to kids who might not have gotten any this Christmas. The police officers working with local apartment complexes to get the names and ages of some families who might need the help.
I was driving into work sometimes at the beginning of December, and I just had this idea that we should just put some presents together for some of the kids that we know and normally families that we deal with. And we just made a plan.
That plan bringing smiles to families across Rapid City as police officers delivered around 120 presents this morning.
That's right. It's just awesome. It's just unbelievable. Most of the kids we deal with, they see us not necessarily very happy encounters. So now that we actually have a chance to just bring some happiness into their life, it's just awesome. It's just a great feeling.
The community helped donate the presents, and the RCPD saying they are looking forward to continuing the tradition next year. Well, after the break, see how some Rapid City residents are continuing their Christmas traditions today. Stay with us.
This is NewsCenter1 with Shad Olson. Sports with Justin Wickersham. And weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
Bad stuff. Good stuff. Stuff this. Holiday scratch tickets are available now at all South Dakota lottery retailers, many of which are open late on Christmas Eve.
Oh, what fun it is! Nissan's holiday event for the season's best offers.
Right now, choose Rogue with 0% APR for up to 60 months or get a $289 per month lease on Murano. Shop your local Nissan store and choose Nissan.com.
It's Fisher Furniture's Christmas sale. Through Saturday, save up to 65% on furniture, mattresses, TVs, and appliances store-wide. And get 5 years interest-free financing and a free iPad Air 2 with a minimum furniture purchase. Buy your choice of special purchase lane reclining sofas with a regular value of $13.49, now only $5.99. A 6-piece queen bedroom set for $9.99 and get a pillow top mattress set free. Plus, during Fisher's Christmas sale, get 5 years interest-free financing and a free iPad 2 is our gift to you. And register to win a front-load washer and dryer set. But hurry, it ends Saturday at all 3 Fisher stores in Rapid City.
We are excited to see you at Rapid City's Meadowbrook Golf Course, now offering 2016 season passes at the 2015 rate through December 31st, 2015. The 18-hole championship course winds around beautiful Rapid Creek with picturesque backdrops and pristine landscaping. Meadowbrook is the perfect place for beginners and experts alike. Meadowbrook Golf Course is the clear local favorite. Don't miss out on the savings for your 2016 season passes by December 31st, 2015. Shopping is easy by phone, online, or just stop in to see us.
Attention ranchers, farmers, and small businesses. The Ram commercial truck season is here. Save big on trucks and vans customizable to fit your every business need. Like 2015 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cabs, now with 0% financing for 75 months, plus $6,000 in total values. Or Ram Heavy Duty Crew Cabs, now with up to $4,000 in total values. Plus, as a small business, you can qualify for up to $1,500 of on-the-job incentives. Now's the time to help your bottom line. See your local Ram dealer today.
Bad stuff. Good stuff. Stuff this. Holiday scratch tickets are available now at all South Dakota lottery retailers, many of which are open late on Christmas Eve.
Every day, millions of unwanted and abandoned dogs across the country are waiting for a good home. But at a one-of-a-kind facility in California, Lauren Ina learned that the term lucky dog takes on a whole new meaning.
Across the U.S., over 7 million animals are put into shelters each year.
Dogs always land on their feet. That's cats.
Before he passed away, Simpsons creator Sam Simon set up a foundation to help unwanted dogs do more than just land on their feet.
There's perfectly good dogs in the shelter. They just need guidance. They need a little professional training. They need, again, to be properly matched in the right home.
At the Sam Simon Foundation, shelter dogs that might have been euthanized or are too sick to be adopted are rehabbed and trained to be of service for people with disabilities.
Boy.
All free of charge. This little dog, less than a year old, was labeled contaminated because she could not get rid of a virus and infections. She had not been out of her cage in 35 days.
You're like a Santa Claus for dogs.
In just 6 months, trainers can take an unwanted shelter dog, likely to be euthanized, and make it a loving and constant companion for someone in need.
What is it? What is it? Without my metal cochlear implants, I hear nothing. And a great thing about having this dog is you have something that engages you back into the world. Good boy, thank you.
About 20 shelter dogs live and train at the foundation at once, waiting for not just a home, but a job for life. In Malibu, Lauren Ina, NBC News.
Not all shelter dogs will be able to pass all the tests needed to be a service dog, in which case they are placed in pet homes by the foundation. They like to call them career change dogs. Well, one of the best things about the holidays is being able to celebrate family traditions from years ago. NewsCenter1's Lauren Zenzi took to the streets to unveil some of Rapid City's best family traditions. Take a look.
Merry Christmas, everyone, from NewsCenter1. This morning I am down here in Main Street Square, and I'm going to go around and check out what different families do for their traditions on Christmas. So what do you guys do every year that kind of makes your Christmas separate from the others and special to you guys?
Well, my family is Lebanese, partial, and we serve a lot of Lebanese Arab food. So we make grape leaves and meat pies.
We go to early mass, early church, and then we all get together as a family, and we'll have, my husband's Norwegian, so he introduced me to oyster stew and lefse. I'd never had it before.
So what kind of traditions do you have on Christmas morning?
Opening up presents in the morning and watching A Christmas Story almost all day.
So what do you guys do for Christmas every year that makes it so special?
Open presents?
You open presents, and tell me a little bit about that birthday cake that you guys make.
Yeah, we're gonna make it yellow in the inside, and it's gonna have white frosting, and we're gonna use blue frosting to write Happy Birthday Jesus.
She's gonna write happy birthday, Jesus. Cool.
And I'm gonna add a few decorations to it too.
Wow, that's awesome. What kind of decorations are you going to add?
Sprinkles!
Sprinkles.
We put oranges in the stockings.
Oranges.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is the significance of putting oranges in the stocking?
I'm not really sure. My husband's mother and grandparents used to do that back on the East Coast when he was growing up. So when we got married, I started the tradition for us to continue it on for him.
So now is the time to snuggle up next to that fireplace with a cup of hot cocoa, watch those Christmas movies, sing Christmas carols, and most importantly, have a happy and very Merry Christmas. For NewsCenter1, I'm Lauren Zenzi.
Well, there's no place like home for the holidays for a soldier from Florida. Mary Marlowe thought she was picking up her mother-in-law from the Jacksonville airport to surprise her husband. But in the end, she was the one who was surprised when her son, Specialist William Marlowe, came down the hallway. William just finished a 9-month tour in Iraq and returned stateside to his command post in Maryland 2 days ago. Mary thought William was staying in Iraq and not returning home until mid-January. The Marlowe family says they have everything they want for Christmas. Well, coming up, the storm is here and the snow is falling. Find out if the snow will continue throughout the weekend. Erica Horvatine has your full weekend weather forecast coming up.
NewsCenter1 proudly presents this holiday greeting from our heroes.
Hi, I'm First Lieutenant Mike Mao from Camp Humphreys, South Korea. I want to wish my son Mason and daughter Mallory a happy holidays in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Hope to see you soon.
All of us at NewsCenter1 wish all of our service members and their families a happy holiday.
The service department at Herschwitz is the finest I've ever dealt with.
The best service I have ever experienced from any dealer.
We found your company is friendlier and easier to deal with than others we visited.
Above and beyond service.
I like the people, I like the service, and I would come back in a heartbeat.
It's true. The best advertising is a happy customer, and after 105 years, we do have a lot of them. Her's Roots of Sturgis, I-90 and exit 30. Don't drive by, drive in.
The reason we have money and savings, loans and interest rates, and just about everything else in this world is because there's one thing that's worth more than all of it put together. Family.
My truck is 60,000 pounds. We travel at 30 miles an hour or less to control our snow plow. The faster you go, the further you're going to throw it. We want to keep that to a minimum, looking out for the other cars that you're going to be meeting, bumps in the road, cars off on the side of the road. When we're kicking up a little bit of snow, we cannot see you behind there. You're in our blind spot. If you're in a hurry, it's not worth the risk of passing a snow plow to save a couple minutes off your drive time.
At Denver Mattress, it's out with the old and in with the new. As we get ready for the new year, it's your chance to save. Find incredible pricing on 2015 clearance models. King sets starting at $299, queen sets $199, full sets $149, and twin sets from $129. 2015 models, sizes, and stock are in limited quantities, so hurry in to get your best selection on these extraordinary values. The year-end sell-off ends New Year's Eve. Denver Mattress, America's largest factory direct retailer.
The last 6 days are the best days of the year to buy from Rushmore Honda. It's the final days of Happy Honda Days. Shop over 180 new Hondas available, like a 15 Civic LX, $18,995, a 15 Accord LX, $21,995, a 15 Odyssey EX, $34,995, a 15 CRV LX, $24,475. Get huge markdowns, but hurry, it all ends January 4th. Expect more, get more at Rushmore Honda at our new location off I-90 exit 60 on East Mall Drive and at RushmoreHonda.com.
This weather brought to you by Black Hills Power.
This is NewsCenter1 Weather with meteorologist Erica Horvatine.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope everyone had a wonderful day today. Well, a lot of places in the U.S. probably didn't feel like Christmas out there. We had abnormally warm temperatures on the East Coast. Over in Washington, D.C., their morning low temperature was 49 degrees. That set a record low. And in New York, their high temperature today, 64. they set a record high. So abnormally warm temperatures for this time of year, especially over here in the northern plains and off to the west, we did have much more on average temperatures for our Christmas today. Well, it's getting cold out there. Temperatures right now 16 degrees. We have some heavy snowfall out there. We are in the center of the snowstorm and winds are about 22 miles per hour from the north-northwest, so we will have some blowing and drifting snow out there. Here's our Doppler radar showing all the snow that has just moved through all of South Dakota right now, especially over here in Rapid City. It just seems to be hovering in our area, so that is going to last all throughout tonight and into tomorrow morning. We'll see some of that snow clear out in the mid-morning hours. Now, we do have a winter weather advisory in effect from 5 p.m. earlier today until 11 a.m. tomorrow. So that is in effect for northwestern and western South Dakota, parts of Nebraska. Now, there is a winter storm warning in effect for much of central and south central and eastern South Dakota. So where there is that winter storm warning, they can expect anywhere from 5 to 9 inches of snow, whereas where the winter weather advisory is in effect, we'll see more from about 3 to 6 inches of snow. So that's kind of what you can expect for tomorrow. Our satellite and radar showing we really are the only place getting much of that snow. Everywhere else didn't see a white Christmas, plenty of rain off to the southeast U.S., some thunderstorms over there, maybe a couple of snow showers in the Rockies, up in the mountains in the northwest. Now let's take a look at that weather pattern and how that's going to change throughout the next couple of days. We have low pressure in the central plains. Now as we go through tomorrow, that low pressure is going to move off to the northeast and it's going to bring that snow with it. So by tomorrow, we are expecting high pressure to move in and clear up for our day in the afternoon tomorrow. So you can expect some partly cloudy skies by then. Otherwise, low pressure in the southern states is going to bring snowy weather to Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma by Sunday, but we will stay mostly sunny as that high pressure sticks around in our area. Now, a closer look at South Dakota, starting out tonight, we're looking at that snow. Here it is sticking around 9:30 a.m. tomorrow. Most of that snow has moved out of the area. What we are going to be seeing is windy conditions, gusts up to 30 miles per hour for tomorrow. So a lot of that snow that you see by tomorrow morning will be drifting, blowing across the roads, so there will still be some slippery road conditions tomorrow morning. Now, this is Saturday, 2:30 p.m. Those clouds are going to move out with the snow, and we'll have partly cloudy conditions by tomorrow afternoon. And by Sunday, we're looking at a mostly sunny day, so a beautiful end to your weekend. By the end of this little snowstorm, we're going to see some pretty high snow totals, around 4.2 inches in Rapid. Now, this is tentative. We may see a little bit more than that in Rapid City. The most of that snow is going to be in the central parts of the state. Phillips seeing close to around 6.5 inches. Up near Spearfish, only around 3 inches, so a little bit less up there in the hills. And it's going to be a cold one tomorrow. Wind chills are going to be in the negatives for parts of the Black Hills. -3 will be our wind chill value for tomorrow with those high winds and those cold temperatures. So it will be a very chilly day all across the hills here Saturday at 3 p.m., showing it warming up just a tad. By warming up, I mean still single digits, so that's still pretty cold. Temperatures tonight getting down to 10 degrees for our low. The heaviest snowfall will fall overnight, blowing and drifting snow and reduced visibilities, so take caution if you are still traveling tonight. And tomorrow, our high temperature of only 17 degrees with that AM snow clearing and partly cloudy skies in the afternoon. Winds from the north at 15 to 20 and gusts to 30. Here's your Black Hills area forecast. We're looking at temperatures in the teens all around the Black Hills with all of the skies clearing in the afternoon hours. 20 in Custer, 17 in Rapid, 14 in Deadwood. And here is your 7-day forecast. We're showing below average temperatures for the entire week ahead. Temperatures in the low 20s, mid 20s. And we will only put one more chance of precipitation into our forecast for Tuesday, 20% of rain in the afternoon. Snow, I'm sorry. And let's take a look at that Click Big Deals. Our deal is to pay $10 at Betty's Quiltery. Quite the deal.
50% savings.
Yes.
So I guess I got my wish, white Christmas.
You got it.
But I wasn't really thinking it through because on my break, I'm still really learning how to drive in the snow.
You're going to be that person that's going super slow, drifting into snowbanks.
Oh, our director was following me back from my break, and she was making fun of me because of how slow I was going.
You'll figure it out someday.
Maybe one day. How long have you been here, though?
6 months. But I'm used to the
Chicago.
Snow. Chicago is snowy too.
It's not fair.
So.
You have an unfair advantage. All right. Well, thanks, Erica. We'll have more news and some sports coming up next.
Hi, I'm Governor Dennis Dugard, and to all the NewsCenter1 viewers, a very Merry Christmas from Linda and me.
It's the perfect time to get the gift you've waited for all year. The Odyssey Special Edition, featuring the Honda Vac and a rear entertainment system. Happy Honda Days end soon. Hurry in and you could get a great deal on the Odyssey, a best value in America. Now at your Honda dealer.
Hurry in and find amazing deals at the Cabela's After Christmas Clearance. For 4 days only, get $20 off when you spend $100 or more. And while supplies last, get 25% off all in-stock Under Armour apparel and footwear. Plus, keep the whole family warm with up to 60% off base layers and up to 50% off select pack boots. Don't miss out on these huge savings at the Cabela's After Christmas Clearance. Shop in-store or online at Cabela's.com.
It's Carpet One Floor and Home's bonus extravaganza sale. Buy any carpet now and save with our bonus package pricing. Free pre-measure, estimate, and delivery. Free carpet take-up and free carpet removal. What the home centers charge extra for, you get for free. Professional installation and cushion are included at no extra charge. Plus, get 24 months, no interest, and a free iPad mini with minimum purchase. See store for details. Bonus package pricing ends Saturday at Carpet One, Mount Rushmore Road, Rapid City.
Hi, I'm Krista.
And I'm Jada from Independent Optical.
I've been doing commercials since I was 5 years old, and now I'm off to college. Grandpa says time flies when you're having fun.
Krista and I would like to introduce you to the Wiley X eyewear. Absolute premium protection, style, and safety. It's good for hiking, biking, and safety, and all in your prescription.
Schedule your appointment today with Dr. Ulmer and fill your prescription at Independent Optical.
We work together to serve you better. Have fun in college, Krista. We'll miss you.
Well, a sentimental favorite leads the early returns on the 2016 NBA All-Star Game. Retiring Lakers superstar Kobe Bryant enjoys a more than 200,000 vote lead over second-place voter-getter and last year's league MVP Stephen Curry. Kobe has racked up more than twice the votes of LeBron James and has tallied more than LeBron and Kevin Durant combined. The 2016 All-Star Game will be held in Toronto and will be Bryant's 17th selection. The 37-year-old is the leading scorer in NBA All-Star history with 280 points. And another award for Serena Williams, this one for the fourth time. The #1 female tennis player was chosen as the AP Female Athlete of the Year. She won the award in 2002, 2009, and 2013 as well. Williams won the Australian Open in January, the French Open on clay in June, and Wimbledon in July, and lost in the final at the U.S. Open. She was 53-3 on the year with 5 WTA titles. Only 2 women have won more Grand Slam singles titles than her 21. Margaret Court and Steffi Graf. Soccer player Carly Lloyd finished second, and UFC fighter Ronda Rousey finished third in the voting. And the Oakland Raiders ground out a tough 23-20 overtime win over AFC West rival San Diego on Christmas Eve. Head coach for San Diego and the Raiders safety Charles Woodson offered these thoughts after the game last night.
Yeah, I just wanted to suck it all in, man. Take my time with it. It's like, you know how when you have something really good to eat, it's really good to you, and you don't want to eat it really quick, you know, so you take your time and you just nibble on it a little bit. That's kind of how I felt. It's going to be my last time running out here in the Coliseum, getting a chance to run out there in that smoke. And so I just want to take my time, you know, and hear all the cheering and all the fans yelling, man. That was pretty special.
Was it hard to kind of control your
Okay, our players fought there to the bitter end. Unfortunately, we didn't get it done. We got to find a way to get this game won, to make a play somewhere in there to get a stop or score, do something to finish the game off and win. So a tough loss for our football team.
Last night was Woodson's last entrance into the Coliseum, but that'll do it for sports, and we'll be right back after the break.
NewsCenter1 proudly presents this holiday greeting from our heroes.
Hi, we're the Quayle family stationed at Navy Hospital, Guam. I want to say happy holidays to all our friends and family in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! All of us at NewsCenter1 wish all of our service members and their families a happy holiday.
We're excited to see you at Rapid City's Meadowbrook Golf Course, now offering 2016 season passes at the 2015 rate through December 31st, 2015. The 18-hole championship course winds around beautiful Rapid Creek with picturesque backdrops and pristine landscaping. Meadowbrook is the perfect place for beginners and experts alike. Meadowbrook Golf Course is the clear local favorite. Don't miss out on the savings for your 2016 season passes by December 31st, 2015. Shopping is easy by phone, online, or just stop in to see us.
Synchrony Financial. Engage with a call center team that makes customers smile. Engage with a job where great benefits are only one of the benefits. Engage with us. We're now hiring for call center positions in Rapid City. Learn more and apply at synchronycareers.com. That's SYNCHRONY careers.com. Or text SYF12 to 90206. Again, text SYF12 to 90206. Engage with us.
It's the perfect time to get the gift you waited for all year. The CR-V with rear-view camera standard. Hurry in to the Happy Honda Day sales event, and you could get a great deal on the best-selling SUV in its class. Now at your Honda dealer.
Give someone a jingle and call a designated driver this holiday season.
This segment brought to you by the Wig Specialists at the Main Boutique, located in Tuscany Square.
Well, Steve Harvey shut down critics on this Christmas Day with a special Easter message. Yeah, that's right, I said Easter. The comedian and TV host lit up social media this week after he made an error at the end of the Miss Universe pageant. Harvey became the subject of memes and jokes all this week. But today he owned it by tweeting Merry Easter, y'all. Harvey posted the same message on Instagram and Facebook today. And a sweet story out of Colorado this evening. One man turning his own personal pain and loss into a Christmas miracle for those in need. The gifts the Secret Santa brings some Christmas cash and the Christmas story go a long way in helping at a Colorado Springs homeless shelter. The 102-year-old says his annual tradition began after his wife died 5 years ago. Since then, he's spent every Christmas morning at the Salvation Army and says that though he doesn't have too much himself, he's happy to give anything that he can. And look at us, we got all Christmas in like 5 seconds.
We decided to get a little bit festive for you guys on this Christmas. We hope everyone has enjoyed their Christmas holiday, and it ended up being a white Christmas. Let's pull up that 7-day forecast one last time. Temperatures this week below average in the 20s. It's going to be cold this week with low temperatures in those single digits. And sunny by Sunday, actually tomorrow afternoon, and mainly through the week as well.
Well, there's enough snow out there to make a snow angel. You want to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Merry Christmas, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.
Here's the perfect way to end the year. The final days of the Ford Holiday Sales Event. Get 0% financing for 60 months on 2015 F-150 and Focus and 2016 Fusion and Escape. Plus $1,000 holiday bonus cash on 2015 Focus and 2016 Fusion and Escape. And no payments for 90 days. That's 0% financing for 60 months, plus up to $1,000 cash back on select vehicles, or up to $10,021 total savings. Only at your local Ford stores.
At Menards, we hope you're having a Merry Christmas. As a family-owned home improvement store, we know Christmas is about sharing tradition with loved ones, and we want to thank you for letting us be a part of your celebrations this year. Our stores are closed on Christmas, but starting Saturday, save big with an 11% rebate on everything. There's no end to the possibilities when you receive an 11% rebate on your entire purchase. Stop in Saturday and get your 11% rebate at Menards.
Ever wonder how much money your company spends on printing? Ever wonder how much time your employees spend ordering toner cartridges and repairing jammed machines? At A&B Business Solutions, our managed print services will analyze your print environment and design a program to reduce your total printing costs, improving workflow. A few small changes can make a big difference. MPS, just another solution from A&B, the company that helps you solve, simplify, and save.
What makes Liberty Superstores a dealership for the people? People with more insight, more options, more respect, more heart. We eagerly serve the frustrated, the hardworking, the people. We believe everyone deserves to drive a nicer, newer car, and that's what makes us for the people. Liberty Superstores.